What's up, everybody? I am back. It's Monday, and there's a new ASAP Rocky video out. It's been out for a couple weeks now. Song's called TAILOR SWIF. I have not listened to it yet. We will get into it together in a minute. I've got my coffee, as always. Before I get started, a couple things. I am streaming now regularly, 1 to 2 o'clock Central American time. If you're interested in hanging out, listening to me talk, that's available. Please understand, I am not an engineer. I'm not a vocal coach. I am an enthusiast, but I'm not an expert. So please don't expect my analysis to be all that granular. And don't be a dick. I try to be thoughtful when I do these. I try to be respectful. And I would just ask that we keep the comment section a nice place to be. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. This is TAILOR SWIF by ASAP Rocky. Headphones on.
Shoot my shot, got a wet. Bet that's all net, girl, that's ready. Ready. Gave me all neck, how beheading. Ready. Might just sell my ex-girl on Malcolm and Eddie. Already. Your ass might just go and get upset, don't be petty. Already. You smoke zest, so you stress, boy, that's Reggie. Already. Got cadets in my set, who up next, boy, they ready. She wants sex, I profess my finesse. Who ready for the punk shit, for the funk shit, for the dog shit, for the go dumb shit. Get your gun shit, go funk shit, fuck up the fuck shit. With the dumb shit, don't give a fuck shit. He ain't lamb chops on the block when we was broke. Even when I was poor, I was out here eating goats. Mary had a little lamb, but my mama need a coat. Yeah, I had a Shirley and a Gucci link at 4 years old. I'm too swift, go tell about the shit. I'm too swift, now go tell about the shit. Go to my tailor, got me dripped like shit. Go to my tailor, got me dripped up in a pit. I'm too swift, don't tell about this shit. I'm too swift, don't tell about that shit. Go to my tailor, got me dripped up in a pit. I'm too swift, don't tell about this shit. Once a stick of kid, imagine all the shit I did. Violent, I was just a kid. I just fucked this feminist. I ain't feminine. Once you get my dick a kiss, he tryna get my dick a kid. Riding on my strip again, riding through my window 10. Hit a lick again, got these niggas sick again. Hit a lick again. We gon' freak, we gon' freak, we gon' hold. She on me, she on me, she on go. She on green, she on green, she on go. I'm too G, she agree, I'ma go. Gotta keep it low, bro. Try to give me throat. Tricking on me, no throat, go. Tricking on me, you hoes, bro. I'm too swift, go tell about the shit. I'm too swift, now go tell about the shit. Go to my tailor, got me dripped like shit. Go to my tailor, got me dripped up in a pit. I'm too swift, don't tell about this shit. I'm too swift, don't tell about that shit. Go to my tailor, got me dripped up in a pit. I'm too swift, don't tell about this shit.
All right. So I actually heard about this video like a year ago. I guess it was unreleased and got leaked, and then it was getting pulled. But some people saw it. And yeah, I mean, it's a weird video. Really made me think of it made me think of Loiter Squad. If they gave Loiter Squad a bigger budget, right? That Odd Future show from like 2011. And knowing how ASAP and Tyler are good friends, this kind of thing makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, it was weird. It definitely would have taken a good while to shoot, to get all the different makeup and costumes and shots and stuff. I mean, it was interesting. You know, I don't know where they shot this. It looks like, or was intended to look like, maybe like Belarus or something, an Eastern Bloc country. But I don't know. I mean, it could have been shot in Detroit. You know, you can get people that look Eastern European without going there. It was, yeah. I mean, it was fine. I like, to be honest, I've never been a huge A$AP Rocky fan, which I know, you know, to some people that's it's a sin unto death. But it never has resonated with me in the same way other hip hop does. Part of it is, I think he feels a little bit, well, it's East Coast, right? He's a little bit laid back, a little bit more relaxed on the beat. I tend to prefer more Atlanta hip hop or West Coast. I like it with a little bit more venom, a little bit more aggression on the beat. I understand not everybody likes that. You know, there's a reason East Coast hip hop is popular, and I like some East Coast stuff. I like most def, you know, but primarily for me, the sort of beats and rap delivery style, right, vocalization, whatever, that I tend to prefer is more Southern influenced. So this is not like a highly awaited song for me, but it was good. I mean, as far as an A$AP Rocky song goes, I was expecting to like it less than I did. So I'm pleased about that, right? It means I didn't totally waste 4 minutes of my life listening to a song I don't like, which does happen sometimes. You know, some interesting lines, but still pretty normal. Talking about fucking hoes and, you know, making comments about how he's not feminine, and like, look, I understand that, right? As a person who has been called homosexual many times myself for my various fashion decisions, I'm not a black man wearing jewelry and, you know, high fashion. So he has certainly taken a lot of heat from people about how he dresses, how he carries himself, the pretty boy, you know, persona that he has. So, you know, he's pushing back on that a little bit, which I can understand. I don't love it, truthfully. Look, I'm out here talking about this, but to me, I don't think that it should be an indictment of you if you are less masculine or project as less masculine. I think that's a problem, because I think that a lot of people who have difficulty being accepted as masculine men try really hard to perform masculinity, which leads to problems. It often leads to treating women particularly badly, right? As a way to show that you're not, you know, you're tough, you're manly, you're not a girly man or whatever. And it's easy for me to say, I'm a big guy. I have sports and bodybuilding in my past, so I don't have to worry too much about proving myself as a man. I'm 6'3", 200 pounds, right? People look at me and they kind of assume that I can handle my business. But there are a lot of dudes out there who are 5'5" and not powerful, not good at sports. You know, they don't have access to the sorts of masculine, affirming pursuits, right? That I did, or that a lot of people do. So it's a little bit disheartening to me to see, you know, this distinction being made. And again, right, I'm philosophizing over here. This is a hip hop, all right? This is a specific world, a specific kind of image that is important to people. So I'm speaking more generally about people who are not world famous rappers, but maybe who are beating their girlfriends because they feel like they're not respected enough as men. You know, that I think is a bad thing. But yeah, so the video was fine. I think it was cool. Certainly looked like they spent money on it. Would have taken some time to get it shot. I am sure it was meant to be really shocking and freaky, and maybe if I hadn't been watching Adult Swim in 2009, I would have been less prepared. But, you know, look, I like Marilyn Manson. Used to like Marilyn Manson. So it's kind of hard to put something out that is really shocking anymore. It's kind of been done. But, good song. Looks like there's new music coming. So, that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I said something interesting. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. And don't talk to cops.